Okay, today we start working on the assignment 6. So it's a very short assignment. It only have 2 questions. We'll start from the first one. It's about ending the file upload support for the image widget. So let's firstly open the assignment. It's in the desktop. M symbol assignment. Hold on. I think the computer is not recording the sound. Okay. So let's firstly open the assignment here and do a ng-serve and the node serve to run a program. Node server. And open another one to do the ng-serve. Okay, the server is running. It takes some time to run the client side. Oops, I'm getting an error about the which image flick image search. Let's delete that. Shouldn't have that there yet. Which edit which image? Let's delete this. Okay. Should be good. Okay, let's try that. Localhost 4200. 12. Open the arrow. Open the console here. See if I have any error. So if we log in with as a Shiyu here, logging the website. This one. Okay. So if you're trying to edit this image right here. Remember, like I need to remove that button. We shouldn't have that here. That one. So your page should supposed to look like similar to this one, like allows you to upload a image, right? So today we are going to make this functional, like make it possible to really update an image to our server, and then we're going to use that image and to put on our widget list to replace this current one, or we can add in a new one, a new image, and by uploading a local image to the website, to the web application. So in order to do that, we need to install the Muter. It's a library. It's a kind of like a library allows you to help you to upload the image. Okay, so to install that, all you need to do is go to your assignment, go to your project, and right click, get back here, and enter the npm install mutual save. Okay, then copy that npm install mutual save, put that in the git bash here, hit enter, and it may take 1 to 2 minutes to install this really small library to allow you to upload images.
Can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah. Just That is install. And after this one is finished, we need to refactor the image widget to support the file upload. So you need to do what we need to do is replace there was a form group there to just have a input field with image upload. We're going to replace that with an inner form. It's a nest form. It's a ng form there, and it has an action. With this action, it's going to sending a post to this address. The method is post, and we're going to send it to base 0, which is localhost 3100, and with the API /API /user /UID and /website /the WID page, the PID widget with like the whole URL with the upload after it, and then we're going to have a input, have a button over there. So let's go back to our file here. So what I need to do is what I already have it here, but it's basically just remove that whole thing and to copy this form over there. Okay, so it's basically have this code here. I have two parts. The first part is form tag. Actually, only one part is form. It's an inner form. Let's make it look better. So it's going to like a form inside another form. Like remember, like we have a widget form here, and inside here we create another form, and it use action base 0 API this thing here, and we're going to send a post request to the server, and the server will catch this request and will like this form we're going to sending the image with it. Like inside this form, we have the input name equal to my file, type equal to file, class equal to form control. Like this part, this one inside this form we have this input field, which type is a form, is a file, and we're going to sending this file to the server, and the server will catch this request and save the incoming file for you, and do something like sending you a response after that. Okay. So the muter is a library like helps you to catch that incoming file, help you to save that incoming file to a local server, to a local file. Okay, so in the component, just put this in the form inside there, and it has an action equals to this whole thing, and have a method equal to post. Okay, those are two most important stuff here. And here just a label, just an input, and a button, like the buttons upload image. So the page will looks like most likely the same. Okay, still have a input field and still have an upload image button. We can add a BR there to make it look better. BR. Okay, have some space between the two buttons. Right, and maybe I can make the upload like bigger. Label upload. Make it board. Make it board. So just some style there. So right now, like it's if we're trying to upload the image here, like I have a image here. I can show you. It looks like that. I want to upload this image to the website to replace the older one. So if I just choose that one, click the upload, it's going to be actually nothing. Like mine is working because I already changed the server. Let me delete that first. In the widget, let's delete those stuff. shouldn't have this here. I shouldn't have this one here. Shouldn't have this one here. Okay, yours should looks like that. Okay, this is your widget service server.js file. So let's delete this folder. Okay, so your file should look like that. And if let's try to restart the server because I made some changes here. Clear the server. Okay, and refresh the page. Oh, I'm getting an error. Oh yeah, I choose like trying to replace this one, and if I choose upload this Amazon.jpg, click upload, it's going to tell me like I cannot post this link because in my server I haven't implement a function there to receive the request from the client and send a response. Okay, so all I added is where is my code? All I added is this form here. Like when I click the upload button, it's going to send in a request to the server, but the server is not ready to receive it. We're going to put the function in the server, like ask it to receive our request and sending us back a response over there. So the only thing you need to add is something in the widget server, the server.js, this file. Okay, in this file, we are going to receive the request from the server and sending back a response. The assignment is right here. The form above submits the image to a server endpoint implemented in the widget service server.js. And in the service server.js, we are going to need something to catch the request and sending back a response. Okay. Firstly, let's import the mutual we just installed. Okay, we create a variable mutual is required just import the mutual we just installed, and we are going to create a upload. Upload is a mutual and it has a destination at /dist folder, assets folder, upload folder. It's telling the mutual like where I want to store the image. Okay, this is just showing the place where I want to store the image. Destination here is just you can change that to store it in another place, but this one is telling the server like where I want to store the incoming image. Okay, and here next line going to put after that app post. This one going to catch the incoming request. Okay, like any post with this path, and we're going to catch that. And the upload single my file is going to save the incoming file with a name equal to my file. Remember, like in our widget image, the form, the input here, has a name equals to my file. This one has to be matched with this one here. So it's telling us, it's telling the mutual like, okay, so when you see this request from the client, there's going to be a file called my file, and please save that for me in this folder. I created it in this folder, and then call the function upload the image for me. Okay, so it's like other than the previous way we just when they say this pass, we just call the function. We're doing one more thing. When you see this request, please save this image, save this file for me, and then then call this function called upload image. Right? So like that's already like enough to save the image. Like it will when it says post, it will save the incoming image and then call the function upload image. All we need to do is create a function called upload image. After we saved the function, we're still going to do something to let the server know we received your image, and please you can change the your image source to the newly uploaded one, and also you can reload the page to show it. So here is the upload image function. Just need to copy that, and I'm going to explain it to you. So here, the first 4 lines, they're easy. They're just 4 constant values from the path. Like we're going to get the user ID, going to get the website ID, page ID, and widget ID. This helps us to know which widget I'm trying to update or which widget I'm trying to create. We're going to update the current widget, not like other widgets. Okay, and here is a variable myFile is equals to request.file. This one going to getting the file we uploaded. Okay, this variable is a file we uploaded. It's from the request file, and the reason we can't get it is because we import the body parser. Remember in our server.js. Okay, in the server.js file, it's right over here. Like we imported a body parser. This can help us to analyze the incoming data. You see, if it's an image, if it's a file, if it's something like this one can help us to getting the file from the request file. Okay, so here we just need to see variable given name is equal to request file, and it knows the request file is a file inside the request. All right. So here we're getting the request file, and here we are looking for the widget we are going to update. So we are using the function select widget by ID and give it a widget ID. This function we created before. It's right over here. Select the widget by ID. Select the incoming widget. Right? Let's select the widget by the giving ID. We get the ID from the request, right? Constant widget ID equal to request parameters widget ID. And here we're going to find that widget, and update its URL, its source equal to the /assets/uploads plus the myFile, the file name. Like we are going to update the URL here, right? Like previously it's using some online source. Right now we are going to update it to our some place like our locally our local location for the uploaded image. So we are going to update this URL to /assets/uploads and plus the myFile, the file name. It's going to tell the widgets where to find that image, right? And that's it. To all the things that's enough to update the current widget. After we are saving the image to the local place in the upload folder, and then update the widget URL equals to the newly uploaded image. Okay, and here we are doing a callback, a redirect. We upload the image there, and we want to reload the page. How are we doing that? Remember, we are working on a single page application. It won't reload by itself. So we are going to force it to reload because we uploaded something there. I want to reload it. So we are going to tell him where to go. We are going to go to the request the headers origin, where you come from. It may be localhost 4200. It may be something about the Heroku. It's just a local URL plus the user UID, website, WID page, PID, and widget ID. This is exactly the URL of the current image editor page. This page here, localhost 4200, user ID, website ID, page ID, and widget ID. It's exactly this page, and we're going to do a response, the redirect to this URL. It's basically just reload the page. Okay, so this 2 lines here just basically reload the current page. So after we end this one, we can try that. Remember to restart your server. Node server, and like say where I want to save the image is in the dist folder, assets and uploads. In my dist folder, I shouldn't have like a upload folder. If I just delete this upload folder, like it's gone. But if when I create my first image, the Angular also the Mutual will automatically create this folder for us. Okay. Right now in my dist there is no in assets there's no any folders here. Like if I try to upload the image here, choose the image, Amazon the JPG, upload. No such file directory. Give me an error. Let's see. Did I?
I have a question.
Yes.
You have select widget by ID, but if the way that it is, shouldn't that be below the function upload image below this?
Oh, I see what you mean. So it doesn't really matter the order of these functions. Like when the JavaScript firstly reads this file, it will go through everything here. Like you say, okay, you have function upload image, you have function create widget, you have function find all widget for pages. It will load those functions, but the function won't be called, won't running, because the function won't run by itself unless we call it in the future. Like in the future, when we call this function upload image, it knows there is a function called select widget by ID. It will find the function over here and run it. So it doesn't really matter like the order will like which function is on the top, which function on the bottom. But you have that in your file. That's gonna be okay. Okay, it doesn't really matter like the function on the top or on the bottom, because the function itself it won't run, and unless we call it in the future, right? No such file or directory. I'm getting an error here and I don't really understand it. Let me try it again. Node server. Let's try it again. Let me reload the page. Choose a file. Amazon JPG, open, upload. Yeah, I think I just didn't restart server. So, okay, so this time when I upload the image, you see the page is reloaded, and you see the URL here. It changes to /assets/uploads, and with a random name we'll give to the file. So if we go to our file here in my assets folder, you see they created upload folder for me, and the image is right here. Like it's for the security purpose. We're not giving a .jpg extension there, and this is where we secure our image. Like no one can read it directly by see the page, see the file itself. But like when we open this file, when we try to load this file in our web application, it knows like it's an image file. Okay, so if we click OK here, it's supposed to get the image here, but it is not right now. The reason is because we are in a developer mode. Like if we transfer it into remember the place we put our image is in the assets folder. The assets folder is only available when we trying to make it into a production mode, right? So it's not going to show it right here. But if we try to visit this page by visiting the localhost 3100, and this way it will work. Website, post one, you see the image right here. Okay? So if you say your image is not working and localhost 4200, don't worry about that. It's supposed to be working online in the production mode. Like it will working on your localhost 3100. And when you update your pages in the Heroku, and the image will be right there. All right. So, and this is not our final version. Right now we are saving our file in the server. But imagine if we re-update the file on the server, like every time when we're trying to do a ng build and sending our code to the GitHub, it's going to erase the old data there. No matter what files you uploaded to the server before, they're going to be erased and replaced by the new file coming. But that's not what we want to do. So in the future, we're going to move our image file to our database. Okay, right now we have saved that in our server. It's going to be work, but it not the best way there. Okay, so all you need to do is, as I said, all you need to do is two things. Follow the assignment. You're going to add in an inner form in the component to allow you to send in a post request to the server. Okay, and it's going to carry that file to the server. And after that, in your server, you should write a function to receive the request from the client, and to save the file and sending back a response to tell the client, okay, I received the file. Please reload your page. Okay. So that's going to be enough to making the upload function working. And I'll stop right here to give you some time to try to make it working. Okay, to allow your assignment upload the pages. All right, and you can still edit the width of it. It will work. All right, and this is also the way if you're trying to in your own project, if you want to upload the image, this is a way you're going to do that. Okay, for example, in our mSymbo project, here, if I log in as one of the students, I can upload the image to replace my my user image here. If you're trying to do similar thing in your project, this is going to be the way you do it. Okay, just using the mutual library and put a form inside your component, and in the server side, you just need to write a function to catch that request and send it back a response. Okay. So I'm just show you the way you can to upload the image. And let me upload this video to the